Well, hello everybody. Once again, we're back. This is E Honda. This is Late Night with E Honda. And this
Welcome to the penis.
This is Jesus Christ, man. How's everybody doing? Yeah, Late Night with E Honda. Woo! Fucking tired and beat up and feeling my age. I did, however, get check these out. If I can find them real quick.
It's time to rock out with your penis up.
Yes.
Is that how it goes?
Yes, that's exact. I think so.
Okay.
Yeah. So I've been having like issues with my feet hurting at work. I've been like researching on how to fix the problem, and it turns out I've got like this weird fucking forget what it's called. Hallux rigidus, I think is the term that it's called, where your toe doesn't want to bend anymore because it's bent so much that it's got like a horn on it. It's like that chick from fucking what's your favorite gamer chick?
Gamer chick.
Not gamer chick, toy chick.
Mine?
Yeah, it's your
Bitch,
favorite.
don't even fucking play.
Hey, you found her. You're the
were
one who found her.
fucking sitting there sending me messages when we weren't online talking about, send her emails and get her on Facebook to invite her to the chats.
I thought it would be funny, not because I'm like, I'm trying to get with that. I'm going to go to Florida.
Bullshit.
All right, anyway, so my feet have been hurting, and they're like, yo, you got to have something in your shoe to make it rigid, right? So I've got these guys. They're carbon fiber insole that doesn't bend really. I mean, it's a little bit bendy, but it stays in place. And then super arch support for my shoes. Oh my God, dude. I was walking around. I was like doing all kinds of stuff. It didn't hurt at all. I don't know why I didn't do this years ago. I should have. Now, if they could just fix the fucking AC, I'd be happy. And make everything else work at the fucking godforsaken building.
That would, yeah. Be great.
Anyway, guys, how's everybody out there doing? Yeah. If you guys want to ask any questions, I don't really have any topics. Oh, I got some Twitter stuff pulled up. We're just looking at a car for some reason.
As per usual.
So I thought this was funny. Hold on, let me full screen it here.
Jesus.
Well, no, the dog was being nice. He was like, no, give it, because he offered it to the dog, and the dog was like, no, give it to grandma. And so he gave it to grandma, and then was like, nope, it's mine. I thought it was good. Oh, we're all fucking zoomed in. All right, I haven't watched this yet. This is the first interview that Steve Bannon has given since being convicted guilty of what was it?
This popped up in my feed, but I didn't watch it.
Yeah, I haven't watched it yet either, so I'm interested in what he has to say. It's a 6.5, a little bit more than 6.5 minute thing, but we'll pause it periodically and watch a little bit of this shit. Daniel says, "Who is this gay fusion TV?"
Well, that's me, baby. I fuse the gay with the gay to make super gay.
By our gayness combined.
I am Captain
Gayness. Oh, wait. What would the gay Captain Planet be? What would his name be?
Okay, so
I guess first of all, what would be the elements? Because earth, air, fire, water, wind, and heart.
Earth, wind, and fire.
Earth, wind, fire.
Earth, wind, fire. YMCA. By your powers combined.
It's just like a cowboy and an Indian, like a spaceman or something.
Yeah.
All right, let's see what Steve Bannon has.
Well, instead of water, it's cum. Right?
Instead of earth, it's just bowel movement to get it out of the way.
God, this would be a douche, an anal douche.
Do they have anal douche? Really?
Well,
I mean,
just a
I
douche.
shouldn't even ask that. That's probably
It's
a
just
thing.
a douche, right? Like, why would there be a difference?
Captain Nambla.
That's not gay. That's pedo. That's Captain Pedo. So now I'm really trying to work this out because it's like, yeah, it's douche, daiquiri, cum. What are the other elements? Well, I don't know why. I just think daiquiris are gay.
Daiquiris are pretty gay.
They taste good though. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, no, I mean,
They're not bad.
strawberries are a weird thing. You know, like they came up with strawberries, like they just like fucking combined plants until they came up with a strawberry. Like they found things that would pollinate each other or some shit.
Fucking strawberries.
Yeah, they're not natural.
It's
Anyway.
the devil berry. That's why they're red.
Devil's anus berry. Wait.
For him, as we just told you.
Oh, this is quiet.
Wait, does anus count as an element?
It should. It's a force of nature.
Yeah. And then instead of heart, it's hard on.
Yeah, just boner.
Of True Crime. Steve Bannon, thanks so much for coming on. You can't kind of help but notice that you were convicted of a crime, which is not actually a crime most of the time in Washington or ever, within the same 24-hour period as a guy who tried to murder a gubernatorial candidate in New York was released with no bail. What are we to make?
Oh yeah, did you see that shit, dude?
Oh yeah, I saw it.
Like he didn't have a knife. It was like one of those like knuckle things that you have that has spikes on it. It's like a self-defense tool. And I don't know if you could like necessarily kill someone with one swipe. Maybe. So I don't know, like, I don't know if assassination attempt is the correct term, but that was basically an assassination attempt, wasn't it?
I mean, yeah, you have to just extrapolate at that point, right? Like he was seeking to do him physical harm, and the end result of that, had it been allowed to happen, could very well have been, death. So
yeah, or if you got like lucky swipe or something like that,
yeah.
Anyway, and then he got out of prison the next fucking day, and it's not even because they're like, oh, let's go easy on him because he was trying to kill a Republican. It's no, those are the laws in New York. In New York, if you assault somebody, you get let out the very next day. So it's a great state there you got there, boys. Jesus Christ.
Of these two events occurring the same day.
Well, as you can tell, the Democrats are completely lawless, and look how they've run this committee. There's no ranking member. There's no minority counsel. It's not like the traditional hearings that have galvanized the nation in the past. And Tucker, I think it's one of the reasons that it hasn't really had that big an impact. When they interviewed the people on the trial, I think almost all the working class people didn't even know what was going on. Your show with people like Darren Beatty and Revolver and Raheem, you've done actually more original reporting on what we've got to get to the bottom to. Look, we need a commission or a committee on January 6th. It's got to be with the new Congress, with Republicans in charge, and we've got to get to the bottom of the intelligence failures, FBI involvement, DHS involvement, the intelligence services, what happened.
See, I agree with that. Like the whole thing missing from the January 6th commission, where they keep like painting this picture, this grand scheme of how, I don't know, like Trump had a plan to take over the United States government from within and not give up during, you know what I mean, all that shit. There's another side of that story, which is the response of the Capitol Police. Why did they open the doors? What was being said over their radio systems, like that kind of stuff? What were the top-down orders? Why wasn't the National Guard deployed? All of the different other side of the argument, which is, as far as I know, in the committee hasn't even been mentioned, I don't know. It's a show trial, obviously.
Oh yeah.
I mean, by their own rules, they broke their rules setting up the committee, because when they set up a committee, it's supposed to have 7 members of the the majority party, and 5 members of the minority party. Well, they only have 2 Republicans because the Republicans that the Republicans chose to be on the committee weren't good for them. So they were like, they rejected the Republicans that were chosen and just chose, Liz Cheney and what's his name. So yeah, it's a fucking sham. It's not even legal, I don't think. There was a court case to decide whether it was legal or not, and the judge basically said, like, look, I'm not going to tell you guys what you can and can't do. If you want to run your thing, you can. But if you come up with any, like, charges as a result of it or whatever, like, we're going to have to look at those because that what you guys are doing isn't by itself legal, is basically the gist of it. Anyway, let's see what Bannon has to say.
To the Pentagon and the National Guard, all of this, Ashley Babbitt, all of this, we have to get to the bottom of it. And people are going to get to the bottom of it, even to the fact of some of the testimony that was given by staffers in my trial. We wanted decision makers to come over and actually go on record under oath and say exactly what happened here, and they wouldn't. They hid behind a privilege, which they wouldn't allow me to. The judge, the time narrowcast us on the executive privilege issue.
I've spent my whole life in Washington. I see a lot of acrimonious debates, but the idea you would send someone to prison because you don't like his political views. There's no allegation that you organized January 6th that were there, stormed the Capitol. This is fully insane. They don't like your politics. They hate your attitude, and they're trying to send you to jail. Did you think this? I didn't think this could happen. We'll start there. Did you think this could?
Well, and that's another point, like equal application of the law. If you don't have equal application of the law, it's arguable that you don't have a functioning government. You're choosing winners and losers based upon political ideology, skin color, religion, whatever criteria it is that you choose to treat a group of people as an other. But as far as I can tell, the group to which I would say that we probably, most of us watching the chat, belong to, have been othered by the federal government. And the evidence of that, the only evidence that you really need of that, is the people who were led into the Capitol building on January 6th by police opening the doors, who were then arrested and thrown in jail, solitary confinement, like ripped out of their homes, taken away from their families, had like strict weird rules when it came to talking to lawyers that didn't apply to anybody else, have been held in jail for 9+ months, some of them even longer, like without a trial, mind you, just waiting for their turn to get a trial in an area of the country that's what is DC? It's like 94% Democrat or something like that.
Oh yeah.
So how are you supposed to get a fair trial if it's in DC? The answer is you're not. You're just not. And this whole thing with Bannon right here proves it. I mean, he wasn't allowed in the trial to make several different arguments that could have been used as a defense for what he was being charged with, which was contempt of Congress, I believe, 2 counts. But because he wasn't allowed to make the arguments, he was found guilty. Like if you have a legal defense, but the judge says you can't make that legal defense, what are you supposed to do? And that's actually what his lawyer said to the judge, because the judge was like, you can't use this, you can't use that for a legal defense. And they're like, well, if we can't use our legal defenses as legal defense, what are we supposed to do? And he's like, that's a good question. Like, what the fuck, dude? This is... I don't know what to say about it, dude.
It is a clusterfuck. Bullshit.
100%, I think it happened. Remember, these guys all thought they were going to change China and the Chinese Communist Party. They're taking on the aspects of the authoritarian state and state capitalism combined. This is the elites that run this country. This is exactly how they want to run it. Remember, Tucker, I'm not new to this. I've spent more than any Trump official in intense being a witness in the Mueller Commission for, I think, 30 hours, in the House Intelligence Committee, the Senate Intelligence Committee. I had Bill Burke, I had Alex Spiro. Here I had David Schoen. I had top lawyers. They wouldn't even let it be that I could rely on the opinion of my lawyer. Here they took away every possible defense so somebody can have a defensive law. Okay, that's why we didn't even put on a defense. We just had a closing, had an opening argument and a closing argument. To Tucker, this is where they're going. I mean, you documented better than anybody, but no, people have to understand this is just one fight in the entire process, and that's why it's absolutely incumbent that Liz Cheney's defeated in a couple of weeks in Wyoming by the Republican Party and by conservatives and by MAGA. And then later, we've already got Kinzer out. We got another member of the committee, I think, is already retired. We got to defeat Loria. But we must have a sweeping victory in the House. And then Republicans have to have the stones to put on a real hearing. And by the way,
that's a good point. Because every time in my lifetime when Republicans have gotten power, besides post 9/11, they haven't done shit. Like after 9/11, they did a bunch of shit that I probably didn't agree with, to be honest. And when, you know, Trump was in power and the Republicans were in control and blah, 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 what did they get done? Nothing. Not really. They just sit on their hands and rest on their laurels and are content to continue the status quo. And it's never really like, let's gain ground back. It's like, let's resist what ground they're trying to take, you know? Like, there's never an offensive. It's always defensive fucking moves. And I'd love to see a fucking Congress and House led by Republicans that are standing up for America First policy, border security, economics that help us, oil production at home, anti-war, like you name it, dude. There's a bunch of things that are on that list that I think pretty much every sane American agrees with. I mean, you could argue about the oil production one. Okay, fine. But, I mean, besides people who were in the military-industrial complex, who wants to be at war?
Nobody.
Besides people who like to buy up things at pennies on the dollar because the economy's so terrible, who wants a bad economy? Who wants expensive gas? Who wants their dollar to be worth less and less and less and less? The only people who want that are the ones who suck on the teat of the government, who are sitting really close to it, who can get that fucking milk nice and fresh because inflation doesn't affect them. Not like it does us. All right, let's go on.
Boy, let the Democrats have a ranking member, let them have a council, and just get to it. If you look at what Darren Beatty's done on your show alone, it's outrageous what the public doesn't know about this. For the good of the system, this has to happen.
But in the meantime, you've just been convicted. I mean, how do you feel about going to jail? Are you confident you would be safe there, for example?
First off, if I go to jail, I go to jail. I will never back off a second. Look, I spent 8 years as a naval officer. I've committed my life to this program to get this done. I will never back off. I support Trump and the Constitution, and I'm not backing off 1 inch. If I go to jail, so be it. But look, we've got a long appeals process. Andy McCarthy did a great hit on Fox earlier today. We got a long appeals process. I think the law is with us on a number of situations. I think some of this is really going to be adjudicated, maybe even higher than the appellate courts.
And he's got a really good point there, because of the way that the court was run that convicted him guilty of the things that he was convicted guilty of, and how his side wasn't even allowed to make arguments. They've got a really good chance at changing the outcome of that in an appeal. See, like, an appeal in court doesn't often work out, usually because you had a fair trial in the first place, right? And the trial ended in a certain way, and it's not like usually there's really big holes in the defense that weren't allowed to be brought up or whatever it is, you know? And those are the kind of things that overturn a judgment, is like new information coming in or some kind of unfair judgment by the court in the lower court or whatever, you know, and those things get decided by the higher courts. So when you have a court that does what they did to Bannon here, it's got a pretty good chance of the higher court being like, what the fuck were you doing? Like, no, we overturned that. Super Bad Video says, how are you doing tonight, good sir? Never Enough Ammo. I just watched that video from last night about that stab about that stabbing. Oh my God, crazy. What stabbing?
Oh yeah. I don't know where this took place, but it was like in a mall, and one dude is like completely like, you know, I don't know. I don't know what the context is. The video starts, they're already kind of at it, and one guy's coming at another guy, and the other guy's backing off, but he does have a knife in his hand as he's backing off, and it certainly does look like he's trying to tell the dude to fuck off, get out of here. Him and his friends are trying to leave the situation, and he's holding up a knife like, you better leave me alone. Don't, you know, fuck off. And the guy keeps coming after him and coming after him. And then at one point, another guy, I guess one of the other guy's friends, the guy that doesn't have a knife, along with the guy, both run up to the dude with the knife at once. Like two guys rush him at the same time. He's walking backwards. He's not turning his back to him like a smart man. He's walking backwards next to his two friends to, you know, in case he gets jumped, because obviously they were going to try and jump him. And then they do. And he just like nothing, just a real quick pop in one of the guy's necks. And just blood spurting everywhere. And the guy's just standing there for about 15 seconds holding his neck, and he's got this look on his face, and he's still watching the other stuff that's going on. He's got this look on his face like he doesn't realize what just happened to him, and then he just fucking falls over and dies.
Yeah, getting stabbed in the neck.
And he's just gushing blood. And it's just a real quick move, too. They both run at the guy. And the guy just brings his hand up and is just like, pop, real quick. Just gets the guy right in the side of the neck. And just, that's it, man. 15 seconds later, he's dead. Like, he's dead. You watch a dude die. So I couldn't play it on the show last night. But so somebody posted it in Discord so that people could watch it. But,
Jesus.
Yeah, it was messed up, man.
Yeah, when I was a kid, me and my friend were playing, like, Pirate versus Ninja. And I had like these two like knife things on sticks, and he had like this pirate sword, and he was blocking, and I'm like ching 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 ching, and I go down with a swipe, and it hits him like right in the hand, like right here, and I didn't mean to hit him in the hand, like it just happened, right? But I felt it pop through his skin like so easily. It was like cutting an apple, you know what I mean? Like there wasn't any resistance to it at all. So if you get some force behind it, dude, like, yeah, knife's pretty goddamn deadly, especially in the neck, dude. You just bleed the fuck out real quick.
Oh, yeah. And it wasn't even like he didn't slash the dude's neck. It was a straight puncture. Like he just popped, like he's popping a balloon.
Well, that's how they kill fucking like lambs and sheep and whatever in the Middle East when they're gonna eat them. Like you go to the market, they don't sell you butchered meat. They sell you like a calf. Right, and you take it home and you stab it in the neck, and that's how they kill them. Yeah, it's fucking brutal. Fucking brutes, man. All right.
Very confident that we're 100% right on the law, but I'm going to fight this all the way. And this is not the only battle we're fighting. They're coming at us on every aspect. Look, they're trying to shut you down. They're trying to throw off Fox anchors. They're coming for everybody. And people have to understand right now, this is an ideological war, and we cannot lose. The fate of the country is over the next couple of years. And if people just want to go on vacation and say, hey, I'll just let it get sorted out, that's fine. But there are just thousands and thousands and thousands of fighters out there to say, we're not going to back down 1 inch. And I'm not going to back down 1 inch at all.
Did you think during the course of this trial, maybe you should call Eric Holder and Lois Lerner, both of whom live in Washington, and just say, like, how'd you beat this? Like, what's the secret sauce here?
The secret sauce is they're in power. And also, let's be honest, the Republicans have been controlled opposition. That's what has to change.
That's for sure.
This November, now we have...
Dude, that is for sure. That's been an ongoing problem. And I think here's the other thing too. I feel like the party switched again, right? Because it's turned into the Democrats are now the party of like rich white people versus Republicans have turned into more of like the diversity of people, like working class type people.
Oh, yeah.
And you go back to like, I don't know, Bush winning in 2000. That's not how it was. In 2000, it was Republicans are the party of rich white people, and Democrats are the working class, everybody else. And then you go back to, I don't even know what year, 60s, right? Like 1950s. Back then, it was switched again. So they just keep switching sides to confuse people, I think. And there's always been controlled opposition on the other side that's like, oh, yeah, I know Bush is going to war in Afghanistan and Iraq, and we're against it, while secretly they're investing in Halliburton and making fuck tons of money on the side.
Oh, they all made fucking money. Nancy Pelosi loves that war cash.
I got to start going to that Nancy Pelosi Reddit page where they like copy all the fucking investments.
Fuck yeah.
And just start doing that and retire on server money in no time. We can get it going.
We have to deliver a crushing blow to this Democratic Party apparatus. But then we have to really govern it. I mean, govern on offense. Every committee in the House has to be an oversight committee. We have to go after the Biden administration, which is illegitimate. You can tell they're illegitimate. Look how the Saudis mock us to our face. Look how the Chinese Communist Party have absolutely no respect. They understand he's illegitimate. We have to get in there in January. Every committee's got to be an oversight committee. And we have to have a real January 6th committee, including to get to the staffers now and see about the lies and misrepresentations they put on national television to defame people. I would tell the January 6th staff right now, preserve your documents, because there's going to be a real committee, and this is going to be backed by Republican grassroots voters and MAGA to say, we want to get to the bottom of this for the good of the nation. We have to know everything that went on, all the intelligence reports, exactly what went on, what was Ray's involvement, what was FBI asset involvement. I mean, just stuff. Look, just go to Revolver.
It's funny how he says, what was Ray's involvement? Like, everyone knows who's in the know that he's talking about Ray Epps, the guy who was on the Capitol telling everybody to go in. And that's something like, if you were like on the other side, if you're a Democrat listening to this, or if you're like a lefty or whatever.
Yeah, you wouldn't know what the fuck he's talking about.
Yeah, you'd hear that and you'd be like, who's Ray? Like, yeah.
And see Darren Beatty on your specials, and when he's on the Tucker Carlson show, right there alone leads you to all types of inquiry we have to get to the bottom to.
Yeah. If Republicans win and Mitch McConnell's still running the Senate, you got to wonder, like, is it even worth it? But I'll let you and the political guys fight that battle. Steve Bannon, I appreciate your coming on.
I agree with Bannon, man. He made some good points. Oh, I found the video of Jolly getting hurt. This is the video of Jolly slashing his Achilles.
What?
Wow.
Too bad Jolly's not here. I was hoping he'd be here for this one. All he's doing is sitting around collecting unemployment or whatever. Workman's comp. Oh, dude, check this out. It's really loud. I didn't know a condom would do that.
I did. Ask me how I know.
Like, never complain about it being too small. Okay, I got to figure out a way to do this at work. That was pretty good. Okay, this one was making me laugh. So you know who this is, Alex Stein?
Yeah, he's that troll dude. He's from Dallas. Well,
yeah.
I don't know if he's from Dallas. He's based out of Dallas.
And you're right. He's a total troll. And that's it.
Yeah.
Like, he's trolling.
He's the guy that gets up in front of, like, the... we've been playing his videos for a while. He's the guy that gets up in front of the Dallas City Council and starts rapping about woke shit or whatever.
Yeah. So this is him and a group of pro-abortion protesters. And it's great. Oh, music. There's just music at the beginning, I think. Oh my god. He's just like fearless, dude. Like he's in like the middle of this crowd. People like I can't even play it with the sound, I guess. We'll just play it without the sound. They're like screaming in his face and people are clawing at him and like they got the speaker in his ear, like playing like the loudest shit it can possibly play. He keeps grabbing people's signs and telling them they're baby murderers. Like, you guys like to murder babies. And the way he does it's great. Because he's like smiling and laughing, but telling the truth to people who don't want to hear it at the same time. I don't know. It's like it's the most 2022 shit you can fucking come up with is Alex Stein, I think. He's like the epitome of, I don't know, the current status quo of things embodied in a person. Yeah, it's tough though, dude. Like, it takes balls to do this shit. Like, say what you will about the guy. Getting in a group of people who fucking are screaming in your face and trying to hit you and staying calm and, you know, that takes some nuts. He's probably got a group of people around him though, like,
oh yeah,
ready to jump in and protect him, you know. But still. Okay, we were talking about this a couple weeks ago. Why 536 was the worst year to be alive. A mysterious fog plunged Europe, the Middle East, and parts of Asia into darkness, day and night for 18 months. It was a volcano that happened. It was actually a Krakatoa. Krakatoa, they think, is where it was. Erupted in 536 and blocked out the sun for a year and a half. What year did Muhammad fucking start doing his shit?
It was in the 500s or something, wasn't it?
I thought he died in like 630. So, and like the theory is because of the turmoil and everything that this created, like there's populations of people who are displaced because they can no longer feed their families, so they pack everything up and go south. This was Attila the Hun, I think. What year was Attila the Hun?
Oh, fuck, I don't remember. I'd have to go back to history class.
Yeah, well, I don't know. I'm not sure if all of that's related or not, but there was a lot of calamity and shit that happened because of this. It was like the end of the Roman Empire, basically. Like, at least the Western Roman Empire collapsed as a result, potentially. Oh shit, Corey Long's out there. Corey Long, you taint tickling bastard. Get your ass in here, man, if you can. Dude, look at this. Struck by lightning.
Jesus.
What material are the fucking fans made out of? Is it just like fiberglass?
No, they're metal. I mean, I'm sure that there actually is some fiberglass in them, but primarily they're metal. That's some steel right there.
Which is just swinging around still. Oh, there it stopped finally. Look at the pattern in the air, though. That's kind of cool.
Yeah.
It's hard out here, man. Point in Time, which is a like Denver program to like check out all the areas at one point in time and try to get a head count of how many homeless people there are, shows that there's like a huge uptick in the number of homeless people in the Denver metro area. And part of that is summertime, right? Like summertime in Colorado, easy living as far as being outside. And it's not easy because it gets hot and it rains and the wind blows. But compared to winter, Like, you can't. It's hard to be a homeless person in Colorado in the winter. Tony Smith says steel melting. Fuck you. All right, here's a view from the top of Everest. It's pretty fucking cool. Like, the tops of these mountains are like way the fuck below. How tall is Everest?
Oh, Jesus.
Like 16?
Can't remember.
Oh, shit. 29,000? Okay, so like the biggest mountains in Colorado are 14ers. 14,000 something. These are like literally twice as big. So like these mountains like way below are like the tallest mountains in Colorado. That's insane, dude, how big Everest is. Actually, when I think about it, I did know that because the base camp, like where people like go to stay in a tent for a week to try to get acclimated to the altitude before they try to like fucking climb it, is as high as the tallest mountains in Colorado. It's like 14,000 feet is the base camp. And also, isn't the tallest mountain in the continental United States in California?
Man, I don't know. You're asking the wrong person.
Why don't you know anything about mountains, Texas boy?
I don't know. I only lived in them once.
Yeah, it's Delaney. Or Denali. Sorry. That's in Alaska. Which one am I thinking of that's in California?
Like Tall Mountain in California? I don't know. I always think of like Mount St. Helens and shit, but that's not California.
Right. Yeah, that's not even that tall. Whatever, I don't fucking know. Denali is Alaska. Mount Whitney is the one I'm thinking of. Thank you, Eric. Thank you. Mount Whitney. Whitney. This is hilarious. This is something we need to do to Duke if we ever visit a farm.
All my friends are toxic.
Oh, no, no, no.
Oh, God. Here's officer stopping another officer whose wife had called him and told him she had also been shot. What the fuck is wrong with these people? So the cop is trying to get through to his wife.
Ruben, she said she shot Johnny.
Did she end up dying?
Yeah. Yep, she did.
What's up, Corey?
What's going on, guys?
Nothing, man. Nothing. Just trying
Another
to
day
recover.
in the life.
Recovering from the week of my life. Jesus Christ.
Sounds like fun.
What you up to, man?
I'm pretty sure I got the whole sniffle covfefe.
Oh.
I can't smell or taste shit.
Hopefully you mutated into something more deadly and spread it to everybody else. Kind of luck you have. That I'm kind of expecting that, to be honest.
Right. Oh shit. No, I don't actually feel bad at all. My nose is just a little stopped up, and honestly feels like you know how when your sinuses are dried out and they feel like they're about to bleed.
Yep.
That's what it feels like. And like I said, I don't taste or smell anything.
Do you have a humidifier?
I do.
Fucking run that bitch all night while you're sleeping. It'll help. Won't make it better, but it'll help your sinuses feeling like they're gonna crack and bleed.
I have to do that.
What gun is this?
Isn't that a high power?
Yeah, it looks like a high power.
Oh, what's it say on there?
Pretty sure it's high power.
Oh, yep, you're Browning Arms. Yep, Browning high power. It's high power in there. You know, high power, man. Okay, I haven't listened to this one either. The mayors of DC, is that right? Mayors of DC and New York City. Okay, there we go. I'm retarded. I should have read the second part of the sentence.
Come on.
Are asking for help with the massive influx of illegals into their cities. Imagine how the people of South Texas feel. How do you feel, Matt?
My final point yesterday. Mayor of New York City, Eric Adams, held a press conference saying New York City needs help to deal with the massive influx of illegal immigrants. Last weekend, the mayor of D.C. went on national television and said, please stop sending so many illegal immigrants to Washington, D.C. The city can't bear the burden. If bright blue Democratic cities like New York City and Washington, D.C. cannot handle the human consequences and tragedy of Joe Biden's open borders, how do you think South Texas is doing? How do you think Laredo is doing? How do you think McAllen is doing? How do you think Del Rio is doing, or Eagle Pass? This is horrific. It is a crisis. It is man-made. It is political, and it needs to stop.
Would you vote for Ted Cruz for president?
I feel like he's a little two-faced at times.
He is a politician.
True.
I don't know, man. He says the right things a lot of the time, too, though. So I'm not sure.
He does. I'll give him that. And like right now, he's definitely speaking the truth because, man, they don't know shit. Try being in Texas for a while. I saw that video where that bitch from DC was whining and saying, don't send any more, blah, blah, blah. How about you fucking do something and help close the borders?
It's hilarious. Well, it's hilarious how disconnected the people who live in DC are from the rest of the world. It's like their own little bubble. And they feel like the entire rest of America exists to service them as like the capital, the center of everything, the center of the universe as far as America is concerned. So therefore, you should do your part to pay in and support it. And like any money that we spend, any decision that we make is enlightened. And therefore, like if you disagree with it, you're not enlightened like we are. Like that kind of attitude. That's all DC. And they're learning, probably for the first time in living memory, or at least in recent memory, that the policies that they make have consequences for the rest of the people in the country. And now it's like the policies that they made are having consequences for them directly, and they don't like it.
The real question is, are they going to do anything about it? Or are they just going to whine and hopefully and probably ship these illegals elsewhere and make it someone else's problem?
Oh, that's exactly what they'll do. They'll just, put a couple on a bus to here and a couple on a bus to there, and pretty soon most of them are gone, and no one really seems to know where they all went. You know what I mean?
Yep.
I mean, that's what they do in Texas right now.
Yep. Instead of dealing with the root cause of it.
Well, because if they kept them all in Texas, how many would be down there right now? Like 1 million just sitting there, fucking waiting to be shipped out to wherever, or find a place or find their. I don't know, dude. Like, what do you do when you don't know anybody when you come into a country illegally and no one welcomes you? You go back, right? Because you got nothing to. You don't have paperwork. You don't have, like you can't just start working in Canada, can you? You just go up to Canada and be like, "Give me a job. I'm an American. Don't worry about it."
Nope.
No.
Ain't gonna happen.
Tom F dropped in $10. Oh, $10 make you horror. Rub you wrong time. Suki guaylo.
So is he donating that so you give him a cup of ranch?
Probably.
If everyone gave me $10 for a cup of ranch, I wouldn't complain. Like, more ranch, sir?
I'm still waiting on my sweet tea.
We ain't got no sweet tea in Colorado. We believe in not encouraging diabetes. Although with all you fucking Texas Southern ass, wherever you're from, people who move to Colorado because you want to, like, be close to the mountains, bro, or whatever idea it is that you have in your twisted Southern heads about what Colorado is, and then the inevitable fucking disappointment that follows when it's not that. I forget where I was going with that. Fuck you, Texans.
Just so you know, we don't sound like fucking California surfer dipshits.
The ones who move up here do. Matt talked like that when he was here. He just doesn't remember.
Nope, not at all.
You're like, welcome to McDonald's, bro. Can I help you? Or whatever. Oh. Where did you work at? I forget.
I had 3 different jobs. I worked at Wendy's for a while. I worked at Diamond Shamrock, and then I was doing painting and contract work.
Bro, this is Diamond Shamrock. Your gas is like 1927. Bro.
All right.
Fucker.
Okay.
And you were like, hey, bro, can I get some tamales?
Nope, never said that shit.
But, like, the Colorado tamales are really good, bro.
He's just asking for a good old Texas ass whooping, isn't he?
Texas, what?
A good old Texas ass whooping.
Oh, I thought you said a good old Texas asshole. Like you're doing some gay shit with your butthole down in Texas, and you're trying to spread it around like peanut butter up here in Colorado wise.
No. You only hear what you want to hear, Honda.
You shit so much it goes upstream.
No.
Doesn't even have a chance to float downstream.
So you're just wanting a Colorado Hot Pocket then, huh?
What is a Colorado Hot Pocket? I forget what that one was.
I don't remember. We discovered there was, at least 10, 12 different ones just from the few states.
Fucking one from every state's what it was. Like every state had a fucking Hot Pocket.
Colorado Hot Pocket is when the river runs red, play in the mud. When a woman has a period and you seem to want to play in it like a child with mud, it's called a Colorado Hot Pocket.
Jesus. So what is that, like your quadruple Red Wings or some shit?
Yeah, dude, extra red. It's where you pull it out and it's just like
marinara sauce.
Like if you stab someone with a sword and then like pull it out slowly and it's just covered with blood, that's what your dick's like.
Hey, we've all been there. Calm down.
Yeah, we've all been like, why is it so red? Okay, it's fine. I'll just take a shower. You're good. No, don't cry. Just kidding. G.A. Palm.
Take a shit.
Any more news on the cops that shot up the crowd in Denver? Dude, that is a news story I heard about, but I haven't looked too much into it. Let me look it up real quick.
Is that the one because someone in the crowd had a gun on the hip or some shit?
Denver police shoot, injure 6 bystanders in Lodo. 6.
Jesus.
An investigation is underway, and 3 Denver police officers are on leave following an officer-involved shooting that left half a dozen bystanders injured last weekend in Lodo. Early morning hours of Sunday, so Saturday night late, 3 officers fired 7 rounds into a crowd downtown, injuring 3 women and 3 men. Local law enforcement say the officers were targeting a 21-year-old man who had pointed a handgun at them. Department leaders are... Okay, well... Dude, if someone points a gun at you, you don't get to just be like, "Bada-bada-bada-bada-bada-bada," when there's like a crowd of people behind them.
Nope, because you go to jail for that.
Oh, shit, that's just shooting indiscriminately.
Yeah.
I mean, fuck. I mean, they don't give 2 shits about civilian safety, obviously.
Department leaders are largely defending the officers' actions, telling reporters Wednesday that in the moment, they were doing what they could to stop violence and ensure safety downtown, though they acknowledged something could have been done differently. But, the department has offered a few additional details, as Commander Mark Clark says, it may be difficult for us to offer conclusive evidence at any time. Police have not confirmed the cause of the bystander's injury. Well, seems to me if they were standing behind the guy you were shooting at and they have bullet holes in them, that's all the confirmation you really need. I mean, is there more? Maybe someone in the hospital like hurt their ankle or something running away. Does that count? Do they count those people? I don't know. Rally.
They're about to get the shit suit out of them. Do you think the cops will keep their qualified immunity, or will they lose it for what they did in the manner they did it with?
Well, they're going to be going to court, is what's going to happen. And in court, I think these cops are going to be fucked. With the way things are right now, especially being in Colorado and the way things are right now, being a cop and doing something wrong, like you're just going to jail. Straight to jail. So meanwhile, at least 2 bystanders have come forward to say that there were shot by the police that night, and they've already lawyered up to fight back. See, there you go. A rally in response to the shooting has been organized by Denver chapter of the Democratic Socialists of America. When is that happening? It's slated for 6 p.m. Thursday night at the Capitol. That already happened. Big picture, this is the department's 3rd officer-involved shooting in 1 week. It comes just after a federal jury ruled the city must pay $14 million for the police department's actions during the George Floyd protest in 2020. See, again, going back to what I was saying with the way things are going right now. Denver has seen 53 killings this year, putting the city on a pace to exceed any year in modern recorded history. Police chief, whoever says, bringing whatever on Wednesday. What they're saying, Mayor Michael Hancock, who's a fucking piece of shit ass clown, told Axios Denver on Monday that he could not be prouder of the city's police department despite the officers' recent actions. Of course. The mayor also stressed the importance of seeing Lodo's shooting investigation as thorough before jumping to any conclusions. Yeah, I think all the people lived. I don't think any of them died. They're just all injured.
So did they label that a mass shooting?
They should. I bet they probably do. I bet when they're like tallying up the mass shootings, they're like, well, technically, you know, it fits. It's kind of like that mall stabbing, never enough ammo. I gotta watch this shit. Is it in your Discord? In your Discord? Are you there, Matt? There is no Matt, only Zool.
Yeah, I tried looking for that earlier, and I didn't know which category it was under.
Yo, where's it at? People in the chat who are watching right now. Someone out there knows. It's a mass shitting.
A shit show. In general, Daniel thinks.
It's in general. All right, let me look. General, blah, 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 blah. Wait, was that it? Oh, that's it. Okay, here we go. Media could not be played. Do I have to watch it on Twitter? I have to watch it on Twitter.
Hey, I'll be back in a minute. I gotta take care of something.
I'm just watching this on the side. I don't think I can show this on YouTube. I just want to see it. So he backing up, stopped. Guys are coming at him. Oh my God. Holy shit. No, he doesn't know what happened. That guy has no idea that he's about to die. He's just holding his neck like, that's weird. Oh my God, dude. Holy fuck. Wow. Wow. What's up, Guns and Barbecue?
Not much. How you guys been?
Good. Just watched a disturbing video that I can't show on YouTube.
Interesting.
Here, I'll share a link with you in the private chat.
Okay.
If you want to watch it, so you can. I just can't show this, dude. This is too much. I think that'll take you there. Yep. Here, and I will post the link. I think I can post the link here for everybody. It shouldn't get me in trouble just saying, like, here's a thing I can't show you, right? Holy fuck, dude. Holy fuck. Did the bad guy die? Someone died. Someone definitely died. Like, dead as a doornail. Oh, shit, he just left too. Matt, I'm alone. It's just me. I don't know what to do. Sounds like someone is pouring water on the floor with the amount of... Yeah, seriously, dude. With the amount of blood that's coming out of him, it sounds like someone's just, like, pouring out a fucking milk jug or something. Shit's insane. I'm glad I didn't show that. That's definitely the kind of shit that would get your YouTube channel gone no more. There's that 22-year-old kid who saved everybody at the mall because he had constitutional carry. Hashtag fucking hero. Him and Rittenhouse should hang out. Should do like live streams together. I think we've already gone over all these. All right, cool. Did you see that video yet, Mr.
I tried. It wouldn't show me. It went to like a feed, like Twitter or some crap.
Yeah, Twitter, and then you got to click view on the button because it's sensitive media, and then it'll play the video.
Oh, I got you.
Kids create their own fighting game. This is cool. See, they had video games back in the day. Still no?
I have no idea what the heck's going on right now. Every time I click something, freaking StreamYard's kicking me.
Oh, you're good, dude. It's no big deal. Suffice to say, a guy gets attacked and pulls out a knife and then stabs a guy in the neck, and then the guy who gets stabbed in the neck bleeds out and dies in like 15 seconds flat.
Damn.
Yeah, not even. Like he's on his feet for like 10 seconds before he falls over. All right, let's see this one. Oh, she was hanging there for a while. Oh my gosh, that actually probably hurt. So what's going on in the barbecue world?
Nothing. Life's been friggin' busy. I actually stopped doing my Saturday barbecue chats just because life's been so busy. I just couldn't be home in time to do it. And I figured, you know what, I was still up, so you're still live. I was like, oh, screw it, I'll jump into Honda's chat.
Oh, nice, man. Yeah, life gets pretty rough sometimes, getting through everything you got to do, and then having like a weekly thing that you're going to make time for every week on a certain day or whatever, you know?
Yep. Yeah, then, I mean, when you couple in the fact that I'm blind, so if I get help with anything, it's always on Saturday. So anything that I got to do during the week, I get to try and squeeze into Saturday.
Yeah, that's how I feel about Monday. Because, like, I've got Thursday, Friday, Saturday, or I'm sorry, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday work. Saturday and Sunday I do chats. And then like Sunday the kids come over. And then Monday it's like, okay, no chats. The kids are in school. I get to sleep in. That's when I go to the store and do all the things and pay the bills and whatever else it is that I got to do.
Yep.
Teddy Roosevelt at 19 at Harvard, 1877. Looks like Wolverine. He's got the jowls anyway, like the jowl fucking the sideburns.
Yeah.
Daniel says, by the video, I don't see how it's murder. I don't know if it is murder or not. I mean, it depends. It depends. He does, like, at one point, he stops and waits for the other guy. He could have fucking tried to get away, maybe. And I think with the way that laws are in New York, he's probably in some legal trouble because of that, to be honest. But I don't know. Maybe he'll just need a really good lawyer. Daniel says, or Ohio Patriot says, depends on who the aggressor was. We'll see if the guy, and that's another point too. Like, what happened before the video started recording? You know, if the guy with the knife was saying stuff and doing stuff or whatever it is to the other guy, then he loses the right to self-defense with a deadly weapon because you were the instigator. It's weird. There's like little things like that. He's definitely been charged with murder. See, there you go. I don't know. It just depends on the reading of the law, and then you got to apply it to the situation, you know? Jesus. History of South America, 1490 to 2022. And there's music, of course. Patagonia and España, Portugal. This isn't as exciting as I was hoping it was going to be. That's okay. Ooh. There we go. I'll just leave that up for a second for some reason. Can you see that, Mr. Barbecue?
Yeah, I had to zoom in, but eventually got to see it. I was like, all right, nice.
Depends on the deepness of your wallet and whether the justice will be served. Yeah, that's true, man. It does often depend on your connection to government and the amount of money that you might have to pay for things as to whether or not you will get equal access to the law. And that's not how it should be. And that's another way, yet another way in which there are two justice systems in America. Not only is there one for people on the right who they don't like, but there's also one for rich people who they do like, you know? Anyway. That's kind of cool. Are those killer bees? Shimmering defensive behavior in giant honeybees, whereas bees on the nest at the surface of the abdomen towards... Wow, look at that. It's like sound waves or something. That's cool. What did you think of the gubernatorial race guy, like the potential governor of New York? I think it was, who had the assassination attempt on him, and how they let the guy go the very next day. Did you hear about that?
Yeah, that was... I want to say it's hard to believe, but at the same time, it's not. But the fact that somebody is willing to try and kill somebody that's sitting in political office currently, and then also running for political office, and then they're like, yeah, a couple hours later you can get out. No big deal. Just make sure you show back up for hearing later on. Because, well, it should be interesting to see if he actually shows up, for one. But then if they're willing to turn out somebody that just tried to kill somebody that's sitting in political office, do they really care about any of us?
Right. If he doesn't have a chance to, like, if the guy running for office doesn't get protection from the law, like, what chance do we have? Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, another point is being charged with aggravated assault, I think is what the guy got charged with, which is a complete undercharge, I think. Like, if it was a Democrat guy, like Democrat running for governor, and some right-wing guy got up there and did exactly the same thing in exactly the same way, he'd be charged with, you know, assassination attempt or whatever.
I see what you're saying. Like looking at Pennsylvania law, I'm pretty sure that they're charge him with aggravated assault because I don't think he actually contacted or anything to try and for attempted murder.
Yeah, and that's arguable whether or not what his intentions were, what the actual threat was at the time, or whatever. But I'm saying the application of the law on one side, they're like, no, it's just a simple assault, and on the other side, they'd be like, yo, that was an attempted murder. He's a governor, running for governor. Like, that's an assassination attempt. We need to put this guy in jail for the next 50 years.
Yeah, exactly.
You're having problems with your microphone or something. What's the next gun purchase, Honda? Also, what is your dream gun? I don't know, man. I've got all the guns that I need right now, like this guy right here. probably one of my dream guns, to be honest.
All right, how's that?
No, that's better.
Cool. I don't know what the hell is going on. All of a sudden, I'm just like, why the frick am I echoing?
I don't know. What's your dream gun? I guess maybe full auto AR, an M16. What would your dream gun be?
I think I'm still having some issues because now you're super quiet. But if I had to choose a dream gun, definitely go with a Colt Peacemaker.
Colt Peacemaker? Am I still quiet?
Nope, no, you're good now.
I can hear you.
Fucking StreamYard fucking with shit. What's your dream gun, Matt?
Oh, dream gun. Oh, Lord. I don't know. Like, you got to, like, pick a... Like, okay, we're talking just handguns. Let's just go handguns. Dream handgun. God damn, there's so many. I don't know. Like maybe like a really no. I don't know. I mean, maybe I just go something like, a really, really nice, expensive, like beautifully blued, polished, like high end, I don't know, fucking 1911 or something. Like, real high end, like several $1,000s or some shit. I don't fucking know.
Like one with engraving and crap on it.
Yeah, with some nice, like polished walnut grips and just a nice high end, like fucking hand fit 1911 or something.
What about you, Leo? What would be your dream gun?
Give me a moment.
Look at this helicopter, dude. The frame rate just matches the fucking blades just right. So it looks like they're not spinning. It just looks
fine. Now, what was the question?
What is your dream gun?
At this point, any AR or AK. I just want one. I don't give a damn if it's a Wasser or anything.
Like an AK, like this one?
Yes.
That I just happen to have right there?
Yeah.
Fuck
you, Honda, but yeah.
Pretty nice having one that you can just, reach over and grab and.
Yeah. Must be nice. Must feels great. Yeah. Yeah. But other than that, some I can actually own. My dream gun probably like a 50 AE Desert Eagle, the Tiger Stripe one.
Tiger Stripe. You want the gold one too, don't you?
Oh yeah.
Gold Tiger Stripe.
I wiped to my volume.
Oh, A-Monk out in the chat's like a Krebs AK. That'd be fucking sweet. Those things are
When
really
I think
nice.
about it, I've always wanted to have a golden AK. So I guess that would be my answer. The gold AK. Well, like a real full auto one too. So you get like the best of both worlds is full auto. It's gold. It's AK. We're good. Am I having like internet issues or something? My picture keeps blinking out.
Yeah, like your audio keeps going in and out. I know on my end that's how it sounds.
Same here.
I will stop sharing.
You got quiet a little bit, but I can still hear you.
The fuck internet, dude. I got everything set up right. I've been doing this for a while. It ain't my first rodeo. Why are you fucking up on me? Gold Tiger Stripe 44. An MP5 SBR, says Travis T.
Ooh, MP5, yeah, be nice.
Nice.
Waiter, speak up. We can't hear your ass. Sorry. I'm trying. Here, I'll talk over here directly into the microphone like this. Is this better?
Now you're a little loud, man.
Yeah, now I'm a
Gotta be
little
in our
loud.
personal spaces and shit.
I'm blind, not deaf, dick.
Joey Savoy says, do you think the Democrats will win again next president election? I'd hope that Biden didn't run and the public would be smarter than that. I could see, okay, I was thinking about this the other day when Biden accidentally said that he had cancer. Like, that's a perfect excuse as to why I'm dropping out of the race. And, oh, you can feel bad for me for everything that I've done wrong. I've tried even though I've had cancer this whole time. You know, like, perfect excuse to get out of any blame for anything because, oh, he had cancer, you know. And then at the same time be able to, like, put someone else in without it being, like, shameful. You know, like, oh, like, we had to get rid of Biden because he's just so far gone. Like, no, he had cancer, you know.
It's the perfect excuse for them to 25th Amendment him in about 6 months.
Well, when I first heard of that, I was like, but does he really has cancer?
Well, and it's funny how, like, the White House scrambled to, like, explain what he was talking about. And I guess apparently before he got in office, he had some melanoma removed, which isn't a big deal. But if you're voting for a president, like, that's one of the things that people consider is the president's health. And if he just had, like, cancer removed from his epidermis, like, maybe you should know about it. I don't know. Epidermal cancer. Superbad says, full auto Tommy gun with drum mags. Tony Smith says a ranch rifle. I think you can get one of those for not that. I mean, you can get your dream if that's your dream, I think. MP7, says Joey Savoy. MP40. I like the MP40s. Those are fucking cool. Josh Taylor says, my dream gun would be the GAU-8 Avenger. What is that? That's got to be like a fucking airplane gun or something. GAU-8 Avenger. Oh yeah. Oh, is that the one that's in the Warthog? Yeah, it's totally in the A10 Warthog. That's the tank buster one. That's a big motherfucking gun, dude. How long is the barrel on that? Like 3 feet? Looks even bigger than like 6 feet or something.
Try grabbing that barrel while it's hot.
Probably be the same as any other barrel while it's hot, but I'm sure that one gets like fucking red motherfucking hot.
Right.
Daniel says, y'all some broke motherfuckers. Buy your dream guns. How much is a golden AK? They're not cheap. Atlantic Firearms has golden AKs for, I guess it's $1,500. Okay, here's a 24 karat gold AK for 5,400. 5,400 beans.
That's not terrible.
Dude, this looks good.
If I had to pick a dream rifle, I'd probably have to pick like a 408 Shytech.
Shytech. Dude, look at that thing. That looks fucking... I mean, I could buy it, I guess. Eventually.
For $5,400, I think that'd be well worth it.
5,400 is a lot of money, though, to have tied up in a gun. You know, in one single gun. I mean, I've got more than that in guns, for sure.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, if you don't have any other guns, yeah, that's a crap ton. But if you got all the other guns that you really need for self-defense, home defense, in case of government tyranny, all that BS, then spending stupid money on fun guns, rock with it.
Like this one. everybody likes this gun. I don't know if I'd use this for home defense though.
Which one's that?
Call it the
Just the gun they hold up in the courtroom.
It's the COVID-15.
Oh, very nice.
Little
Frank, speaking of it,
pistol that I fucked with until I made it look like it came out of Fallout or something.
yeah, that's the one you did for the zombie build, right?
Yeah, yeah, something like that. I forget what it was that I built it for.
I was actually going through some stuff the other day, and I had a comment on my zombie video. I was like, "Oh, okay, cool." So I replied to it, and then I looked. That thing had almost 2,000 views. It's like, what the frick? Like, who the hell is out on YouTube just searching out zombie gun videos?
I mean, if you leave, like, certain videos just get, like, a daily amount of traffic, you know? Like, so if you make a video about, like, zombies or, like, specific popular brand of whatever, right? Like, here's my chest freezer, and it's this brand, and I'm talking about it, right? You're going to get 10, 20 views a day from people just randomly finding it. And then you know, a year later, yeah, you get thousands of views on some weird fucking video. Gold AK is not going for enough. The wood furniture should be encrusted with jewels. Superbad says, get the one from Demo Ranch. He's got a few. Yeah, I'll just, like, call him up. Be like, hey, Matt. Wait,
Yo,
you talked to him once, didn't you?
I've talked to him many times back in the day when nobody knew who the fuck he was.
You still got his number?
No.
All right, I'm sending him a link, and he's a pussy if he doesn't show up.
Just tell him that you too hate kids.
That dude's rich as fuck, man. Like, I don't begrudge the guy for making money and doing well, but goddamn, he's got, like, a mansion on a fucking hill and, like, a big ass plot of land and a shooting range and every vehicle and every gun and everything, and like save some for the rest of us, you know?
Well, yeah, like that mansion on the hill, friggin', wasn't it a house that somebody started, and they're just like, we're just gonna abandon this. And then he was like, well, it's sat here for a few years. I'm just going to go buy that and start getting it finished.
Yeah, I think it was one of those where, like, whoever was building it either died or ran out of money or something like that, so the project stopped. And then it sat there for a while, and then no one wanted to buy it because, like, half the work's done, but it also half of the work that's done needs to be redone. So it needs to be, like, demoed and then redone, and it would just be, like, a fortune to do it. And he's like, hey, I have a fortune. Like, I'll do it. I just want, like, a 3-bedroom house, man. That'd be nice, with a garage and, like, a little backyard. I don't think that's asking a lot. Like, 1 bedroom for me. Each of the kids gets their own bedroom. We got a garage and a backyard. I'm happy. We're good.
I want one of those mini homeless houses.
Dude,
that's all I need.
Some of those are actually, like, I mean, for free, they're not bad.
Yeah, they're not bad at all. And I want one.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder if any of those homeless people do like a cribs tour of their home. Like, yo, come on in. Let me show you the crack den. Yeah, like these little, I mean, they're just like fucking tough shed homes, looks like, you know? Like, look at this. That would be enough. If you don't have kids, that would be enough. It's got an AC unit. You got fucking, I think there's like communal bathrooms, so there's no bathroom in here, but like you just walk, 20 feet over and take a piss and walk back and you're there.
Oh, shit. Well, mine's have to have my own bathroom other than that.
Oh, yeah. You do like to take shits at odd hours.
Yeah.
No, I heard Home Depot starting to sell these things that to actually live in.
Mini house or something? How would you yeah, mini house. 23,000. Ooh, this one's only 12.
5,000.
All right, what do you get for 12 grand? Pre-assembled steel panels facilitate hassle-free installation made of high-quality steel to ensure durable use. Shrink-proof for easy maintenance. Here, let's see all the details. Okay, the PLUS1 Home Kits introduces the Phoenix Personal Luxury Space, architecturally designed to provide extra space outside of your home for personal use. This DIY system and pre-assembled framing kit is designed for easy assembly, blah, 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 concrete slab, steel frame structure, no finish included with the steel frame kit. The cost and time efficient. Our steel home kits are delivered free to any location in the mainland of the USA. That's nice. Benefits of steel framing included with your purchase. PLSU Home 1 kit, you will receive the following: delivery to your location, building codes. Wait, what is this? Calculations that meet your local building codes, architectural prelim construction plans, and pre-assembled numbered panels. Wow. So yeah, just basically like a big Lego set that you can live in. Oh, here's the floor plan. Oh, that's fucking tiny. Still, it's got a bathroom. It doesn't have a kitchen. That's kind of a problem.
Nah, don't need a kitchen. Just get a bunch of hot pans plus a Foreman grill.
Mm-hmm.
Use barbecue on the patio, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
I've always okay. So ever since I saw it on Townsend, you know that show Townsend where they do like the 1800 living, 1700s living or whatever.
Yeah.
They built a earthen oven, like a clay oven, from scratch. And they just take like clay and sand and straw and water and mix it together and build a mound and do all the things to it and then dry it out. And then you build a big fire inside of it. Once it gets hot enough, you fucking sweep it out and put dough in there and make bread, or put whatever in there and make baked beans and shit. But it gives a flavor to the food because of the way that it's cooked that you can't get from a modern oven.
Right. So kind of like how they cook pizza in the brick ovens.
Right. Exactly. Yeah.
Those always hit different.
All right, so that was 12,500. Where's the other one?
Yeah, Joe, what that 5,000 one?
Let's see what you get for $47,000 from Home Depot. So this is like a house. No garage, no nothing, but who cares? You got a second story for part of it, looks like, or at least an attic. Like, this is a 2-bedroom, full kitchen, full living room, full laundry room. Looks like 2 bathrooms. You get 2 bathrooms with a laundry room. Yeah, this is a house, dude. Do these come with like electricity and shit already installed in them somehow? Like wiring and shit already done? And insulation and all that? Plumbing ready to hook up? Like that would be key.
No way. And say you end up ordering it offline, and then right after that, you start living like they're Amish.
How much is like a regular trailer home cost? Like brand new.
Around here, I think if you're lucky, you can find them in the high 60s, low 70s. But, if you want like a double wide, anything like that, it easily turns into six figures. And then you still have 6 months that you got to wait for them to bring it out, set it up, all that fun jazz. Plus, you got to, if you're not in a trailer park or something, you got to have a piece of land to put it on.
Well, yeah, I know. I'm just saying you need a piece of land and all that shit for the fucking Home Depot house too,
Yeah, right. Set that up in your mom's backyard.
I mean, you could, sure.
Mom, I'm putting a shed back here.
I mean, it would improve the price of the house. Like, hey, we've got like a guest home in the back now. All right, so we're looking at 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom, 1,770 square feet. They never give you a price, do they? No, they don't. Why would they give you a price? You don't need a price. It's not like you would want to know the price of things. You just want to see what the specs are without knowing what the price is, because that's how buying stuff works, right? Fuck you.
Exactly.
Fucking bastards. See, at least Home Depot tells you it's going to be $12,500 for your 1-bedroom fucking shower. Look at this thing, dude. It would work. I mean, if you don't have kids and are not concerned with what women think of you, you could live in this thing.
Probably like a great, like if you just had stupid money to blow and you have an issue with like cheating on your significant other, just buy one of those, put it somewhere, then you're like, yeah, we're going to go to my hunting camp. And then take random broads there, bang them, shower, go home.
It'd be cool to get like, those giant like earth moving rock trucks. And then you just build this thing in the bed because it would fit.
Yeah.
And
nice.
Then you just drive that motherfucker wherever you want to go. And when you get tired, you just, hop out of the cab and get into the fucking bed. Like what could
honestly, with how tall these are, you could probably do that with just like a regular gooseneck trailer.
I don't know. It depends on how wide this thing is. 17 by 10. Yeah, you could do it on a trailer. 17 by 10. 170 square feet. That is tiny. That is so small.
Yeah, with it being 10 foot wide, you'd have to get permits. Get them to cut it down to 8 foot, no problem.
Every time I solve a problem. Oh, man. Oh, that rabbit did find the jackpot. You can eat all the lettuce he wants.
Yep.
There you go.
Adding it up.
What do you think of this one, Matt?
Yeah.
Really? That doesn't look like weird?
No.
Like, you want to see more? I kind of want to see more, to be honest.
Oh, now we know you're not gay.
Just what is going on with this butt, though, dude? Look how big that is.
Yeah.
It's huge.
Clearly, she works out.
Brazilian butt lift.
She looks like a scimitar. She looks like a scimitar. Like, there should be like a horse back here, She's just riding on the top of it. She's not riding it. She is the horse. You want to ride the horsey, Matt?
I'll give it my best 8 seconds.
Before you get bucked off. Oh, of course, fucking Iraq veteran 8888's feeding his dogs Chick-fil-A because regular chicken's not good enough.
No. You got to get that homophobic chicken.
Did that
Every
tomato
time
have
I
a
go-
penis on it?
Yeah, it did. Every time I go to Chick-fil-A, though, I feel like someone who's gay is taking my order. I don't know if that's true or not.
Oh, dude, there's like 3 gay people that work at the Chick-fil-A closest to me.
Like, I just had it today, and it's like, you either have to be like 18 years old and a girl or like a gay dude to work there.
Yep.
We had to kick a gay guy out of our store today for stealing.
What was he stealing? Anal lube?
Probably.
He was just trying to get your attention, Leo.
Yeah.
He just wanted some attention from Leia.
Well,
General-
that's what cost him.
Did you grab him from behind to stop him?
I grabbed him from the front.
Did you reach
Truck
around
style.
and stop him? Did you reach around?
Did he moan?
Grabbed him and I
when you
looked in
did?
his eye.
Did he go? "Ugh."
It looks like some fucking Venom shit. Okay, it's music that's making it do that somehow. With electricity. Doesn't it look like Venom trying to get out of the fucking cage?
Yep.
Are they bringing Venom into the MCU?
He's already been in the MCU.
Well, I mean,
You mean
He
in
was-
the same universe as like the other heroes that we watch movies about?
yes.
No, he will not be.
Wasn't he in the end of...
Yeah, he was in the last Spider-Man movie.
Is that what it was?
He had gotten temporarily pulled into that main universe, just like the other 2 Peter Parkers did, but then got sent back when they did.
Oh, but he left that little fucking splooge on the counter, didn't he?
Yep. He left some cum on the counter.
Yeah.
A little bit of black syphilis.
Would
As
you want
one
your
does.
AR to look like this?
Fuck no, that looks stupid. I'm sorry. I know people think this is clever and fun. No, it's not. First of all, if that's a real AR, you're going to jail with that orange tip.
It's true. Yeah, it does look like a toy gun, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, totally. I wouldn't want this gun. Especially since it's Bronco colors, because fuck the Broncos. And I don't even dislike the
What?
I don't dislike the Broncos per se. I
You
dislike
just said fuck them.
I dislike the people who like the Broncos.
I mean, I used to like the Broncos. We used to watch Broncos games when I lived up there.
Yeah, and I used to too. And the people who used to watch Broncos games were cool. But now they're not.
It was easy to watch Broncos games because, different league than Cowboys, so it didn't matter who you cheered for. Nobody gave a fuck.
But we can all agree that everybody hates the Cowboys, right?
They do.
Yeah.
Because they've sucked for 20-something years.
Do you like the Texans?
They're fine. I don't get really, really into football. Like, there are some teams that, I don't know, just for nostalgia's sake, that, if they make it to a playoff game, I'll watch. Or if they make it to the Super Bowl, I'll watch. But I'm not really into football. I used to be. I mean, you can't grow up in Texas and not. But kind of grew out of that and just realized I don't give a shit. But yeah, like if the Eagles, or something like that, make it to the playoffs, I'll be like, all right, cool. I like the Eagles. I like Denver. If Denver would ever make it to the playoffs or something, I'd probably watch them.
Yeah,
I'd watch the Texans. I'd watch. I like Miami. Again, just not for any real reasons other than just like nostalgia of liking these teams when I was a kid. You know what I mean? And it's like, you know what, fuck it, it's Sunday afternoon. Let's watch a game. Fuck it. You know.
Okay, so I didn't read this. It says, last night, great work by our public safety officers who removed an Orbeez gun off our streets. These bead blasters shoot gel water beads propelled by a spring-loaded air pump, making them an air rifle. Air rifles are a violation in New York City and are unlawful to possess.
So this is an actual fake gun. This is real.
It's got the orange tip because it is not a gun.
Okay.
Apparently not the NYC. Right, it's real as it is.
A buddy of mine actually sell these. The company calls it Jelly Ball, and for him, they actually but essentially that's what the things are Orbeez, but they're the size of airsoft BBs. They're actually a pretty cool little thing. Fire full auto, they rock and roll. And they're like $70.
Is that echoing for anybody else?
God damn it again.
Oh, what the fuck that is?
He's talking from a football field.
Have you guys ever done either paintballing or airsofting or whatever, like used as training to like try to like get some tactics together or whatever?
No, I used to play paintball a lot. I mean, there was about 4 or 5 years where I was in a paintball league. We did woods ball. So you're like going into the woods, decked out in camo, 2 teams, you know, like this was back. I've seen the people play where they go to these woods ball fucking like tournaments, and you know, they've got the little forts and shit set up everywhere, and people are running around and shit. And I don't understand that. What we used to do was literally like it would take like 2 hours. There'd be like teams of 5 and 5, you know what I mean? And literally we had a guy on our team who had a full-blown fucking ghillie suit, and he wouldn't fucking move. And he would just sit there and peg people over the course of 2 hours. It was none of this running around, tactical looking fucking, I'm going to be Rambo in the woods shit. It was like you were just still and quiet and looking around and fucking like, I don't know. I always thought it was way more realistic than the shit I've seen other people do.
I like the ones where like if you get shot, you're out for a while, so it like sucks to get shot, versus the ones where like, okay, I'm shot, I just got to run back to the circle and like tag back in. You know? In
our games, if you got shot, that was it. You were done. You'd go back to the truck and drink a beer and fucking chill with whoever else had gotten shot and was out. And it was down to till there were, you know, I mean, a lot of times it didn't just come down to 2 people. A lot of times one team would be doing way better than the other, and it might come down to a 3-1 or whatever. But you know, but yeah, we used to play like that, and I had fun like that. And then I remember telling a friend of mine who I'd met through the paintball shop I used to go to, and I told him about it, and he was used to playing the fucking speedball, which was you know, speedball. So. And I took him one time and he thought it was the most boring shit in the world. And I'm like, whatever, dude. Like, go play your fucking speedball wearing your fucking neon colors, hiding behind giant blow up dolls and shit. Meanwhile, you know, we're in fucking camo with like fucking leaves and shit shoved in the back of our jacket and whatever else. And like crawling on the fucking ground and shit. I thought it was fun, man. I had fun doing that shit.
Dude, I used to be the king of laser tag. Like, there's a laser tag place that wasn't far from my house growing up, and we went there fairly often, not like every weekend or anything like that, but often enough to like where you got good at it and you knew the layout of the area and where to go and where to aim for people to come around the corner and not see you and shit like that, you know?
Yeah.
Dude, like fucking murderer inside of that building. Because like, I don't know, like some spots you could sit and you'd hit people in the back and they wouldn't know where they were getting shot from. And I got shot again. And I got shot again. And meanwhile, I'm just getting kill on the same dude like 3 times. Everyone knows chicken turns dogs gay unless it's from Chick-fil-A, says Josh Taylor. Yeah, I mean, I was just saying, like, that's goddamn expensive food to be feeding a dog. That's all. Like, I've been on the road before, and like, you have the dog in the car, and you know, like, you're going along, and you stop at McDonald's or something, and you get an extra burger patty. You know, you throw the dog a burger patty, and he's like super fucking happy because he's got like a burger to eat. But it's not like, oh, I'm home for the day. Here's your daily Chick-fil-A dogs. Like, I'm sure he's not doing that either, but, you know.
Sometimes you just gotta flex.
Look at this. Sadistic pedophile who used his 7-year-old daughter to make transgender porn quietly moved to women's prison in New Jersey.
Oh, he should just die.
Some fucked up people out there, dude.
Because they knew he was going to get stabbed in that men's prison.
That's the most horrific way that you could think of dying.
What, by rape?
Anyway, just whatever it is, do it to that guy like 10 times.
I think it's a CO2 BB gun. That's pretty fucking cool.
Wait, are you talking about like stabbing?
Who are you talking to? Barbecue?
Yeah.
Is my mic still screwed up?
Not you.
Fine to me.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, I was just saying, like, just think of whatever in your head the worst way to die would be, and then whatever that is, they should do that to that guy 10 times.
Okay.
Jesus Christ. General relativity for babies.
All. This ball has mass. More mass, less mass.
I got some balls that have
This
mass.
is flat space.
Doo-doo.
Mass, work, space. Less mass, less work. More mass, more work. This is a small particle. It wants to go here, but it can't. It must follow the shortest path through the curved space. This ball is spinning. Mass drags space. Space.
I got a mass I
drags
need to
mass.
put somewhere. Anybody got any
Is flat
tips?
space from a different angle. See mass warp space from this angle. Shrink a large mass enough and it becomes a black hole. A black hole is a large amount of mass in a relatively small area. A black hole has so much mass that not even light can escape its warp. The center of a black hole.
I feel like she's just reading porn at this point.
Two black holes can spin around
The
each other.
black hole has so much mass.
It's called gravitational waves. These waves stretch and squish space throughout the universe. Now you know general relativity.
That's pretty good. There was no woke or porno shit in that, like Matt would like to think.
And we all just read a whole book right now.
Yeah.
So, that counts. We
Yeah.
just read a book today.
Yeah, next time someone asks you what's the last book you read, if you're answering honestly, you're going to have to say
A science book.
General Relativity for Babies.
No, you read a science book.
So go read a book so you can answer that with another book other than General Relativity for Babies. We should go paintballing at the next Wanamaker. Anyone want to take that one? No? I don't think Oklahoma's in the cards for a while.
And so you guys are going to be really pissed off when a blind guy kicks all your asses at paintball. Not really.
Do you know who has paintball? Dragon Man.
It's true.
There's a whole paintball fucking course with paintball guns and masks and everything you need to do paintballing at Dragon Man.
Is Daniel still out there?
He hasn't commented for a minute, but that doesn't mean he's not there. I'm not sure.
Just say. Only reason I ask, a while back he had made some 1911 grips for G-Webs, and then G-Webs put them in the pot of gold auction a couple weeks ago, and I won them. And I finally got around to actually putting them on a 1911 just now. And like when I got the grips, I was like, wow, these look way better in person than they ever did in photos. But now that they're actually on a gun, I'm like, holy shit, these are even better now.
Hey Matt, can you do me a favor?
Yeah.
On the bottom left, can you click on the 3 dots on my avatar at the bottom of the screen and adjust my volume manually? It lets me do it to you, but it won't let me do it to myself.
Make sure mic settings. You're at 88%. You want me to put you up at 100?
Yeah, put me at 100.
Okay, you're at 100.
Keeps taking me down. Fucking goddamn StreamYard dickhead fuck asses, piece of shits. Pay you money for this shit and you fuck everything up all the time. I want my ranch back.
You don't have the auto adjustment on, do you?
The way it works is it automatically adjusts you. It's got like whatever.
Yeah, turn it off.
It's got whatever sensor in it that lets it do that, and like you can try to turn it off. It doesn't. Like even now,
checkbox.
Even now, like go back to my mic settings, Matt. Is it still at 100?
Let's see.
Yeah, it should be a checkbox.
Yeah, it's still at 100. The automatic adjust mic volume is not checked.
Oh, see, there you go.
Yeah, I don't know. Oh, Daniel says, glad you like them, barbecue. Daniel is there.
Yeah, I'm going to do an 80% 1911 build to put them on. But I was kind of debating. I was like, do I want to do a 2-tone build with a black or blued slide on a stainless frame? Because they're aluminum grips, and then he almost like jeweled them or something. I'm not sure, but look really cool. So I put them on my Kimber 2-tone, and I was like, that looks awesome like that. I'm getting ready to put them on my Dan Wesson Specialist so I can see them just against a black gun.
Make sure you bedazzle it too.
Oh, that makes me mad. I paid over $100 more for mine, you bastards.
He's showing gun prices, YouTube. He's showing gun prices.
Yep.
Well, if it makes you feel any better, all this makes me mad.
Have you ever tried to go to like Palmetto and like order something to your local gun store and see if it'll check out?
I always wanted to do that, but I never did. Like just with handguns alone, but I never did like a FFL order.
You should try to do it. See what Palmetto does. Like, oh, you're in Illinois, so you're good, but you're in Chicago, so you're not good. Do they have the system in place to do that? And then if it shows up at the gun store, is the gun store going to be dicks about it, or are they just going to be like, whatever? Like,
it depends on the gun store.
So that's what
like, I already know which gun store is not going to be dicks about it, and which would be.
So now you know what you need to do. Try to order an AR lower, just like a strip lower, which costs basically nothing, and see if it lets you ship it there. And then if it does, then you just order the rest of the parts shipped to your house, and you got your thing. Yosh is saying, why no Wanamaker in the near future? Don't want to run into RR? That's part of it. And the other part is, it was the biggest ripoff of a fucking gun show I've ever been to in my entire life. And not only that, it was entirely too large to ever try to fucking actually go through everything and look at anything in any detail to see what they have. It was like you can either sprint through the whole thing and get through it in a couple of hours and be so tired by the end that you don't want to do shit anymore, or take your whole fucking weekend to fucking walk through everything and just spend fucking like 16 hours a day there or whatever, you might be able to get through it all. I don't know. It was too much.
And don't nobody wants to run into a Range Rover. That I think that would have hurt.
Those Rolls Royces are too expensive.
Those damn railroads.
Yeah, I need to get some R&R. Rest and relaxation. Sorry.
Yep.
Jesus Christ.
Excuse you.
Jesus. There you go. That's better. You see how the ass doesn't stick out like 3 feet over here?
Yeah. Skinny bitch.
Yeah, that looks better.
She's missing 3 feet of ass, but other than that, perfect, right, Matt?
No, the other chick had way nicer tits and ass.
Where was she at? She was up here.
I don't know. You're the one looking up porn and shit.
Just shows up in the feed.
Uh-huh. Sure.
Yeah, there she is. Look at that, dude. It's like she's got like a water balloon.
Yeah.
And
look how it perfect. Look at how it perfectly goes straight into those nice thick thighs.
Yeah, she got thunder thighs.
Fuck yeah, she does.
Makes the whole floor shake.
Fuck yeah.
What do you think she weighs? Like, assuming she's like 5'5", 5'6".
Oh, fuck. Probably.
Well,
here's the thing, though. Here's the thing, because I honestly, this chick probably does not naturally look like that. She looks like she works out. So there's a lot of these chicks that don't do anything but just do lower body shit all the time, and they'll do like fucking 200-pound weighted squats and shit, and like that's all they fucking do all the time. You know what I mean? And she does not look like naturally curvy. Those are probably fake tits, and she looks like everything else is probably just because she goes to the gym and does nothing but lower body.
And it's a fake ass.
And abs. Like, look at her abs, dude. Like, seriously, she looks like a centurion. Or what do you call the fucking, like, the horse person?
Centaur, you mean?
Yeah, Minotaur or something like that.
Yeah,
Minotaur,
whatever.
No, it's that's what I call fucking fake ass. And that doesn't mean that it's fake. Like, she probably works out a lot to get that. She's specifically working out her thigh muscles and her glutes to look like that on purpose. But what would happen is if she stopped working out, she'd lose a whole lot of weight and she'd get skinny because she doesn't look very big. If you look at her arms and her neck and shit like that, compared to the rest of her, she's got fake tits, and that's all workout ass and thighs. That's just straight working out. That's all that is. That's none of that's natural.
And people saying in the chat it could be some photoshopping going.
Dude, that ass
could be Photoshop, but I've seen people that actually look like that.
Like, you could put a glass of water on that ass and it would just stay there.
Well, and also keep in mind she's sticking her ass out. She's not just standing up straight.
Fucking horse person. Now I got to get back to the other one. Almost there. Yeah. Way better.
Yep, better.
Yeah.
Although, look how much makeup and shit she has. Like, who knows what she really looks like, you know?
Exactly. And there's still some photoshopping going on.
Have you seen those videos where the chick, like, she's just like, she looks haggard.
Yeah.
And then she puts on all the makeup and stuff. And you're like, oh, she's a 10. Like, what the fuck, dude?
Yep.
Yeah, that picture is airbrushed to shit.
Yeah, I get it.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, no, there's prices again. The fuck? Goddamn Japanese baseball players.
Oh, now he's going to bat right again. And now he's going to bat left again.
Okay, if you're gonna bunt, don't you try to bunt on the first pitch? He didn't try to bunt on the first pitch, is my point.
It is someone on base. I don't see any dots on the.
No, there's
field.
nothing. Yeah, there's no dots on bases. You're right.
Yeah. And he gets walked.
So this is why, like, when Americans go to Japan to play baseball, they're like, "Oh, Americans are very good at the baseball. They hit the ball very far. We cannot do this." And then they pay them lots of yen or whatever. They give them lots of tack rice.
Mr. Baseball.
Oh, you reave a chopstick in a rice a bag of rock.
In Japan, we wash, then we bathe.
MSB 9021. Oh, we just lost Guns and Barbecue because of the racism. MSB 9021 said, "Remember, beauty is just a light switch away." It's true. If you don't think it looks good, you just turn the light off and use your imagination, I guess.
I prefer the dimmer switch.
Yeah, I like a little bit of light.
Yeah.
I didn't, I know which hole I'm putting it in, that kind of thing.
To turn on the color RBG lights.
Like a YouTuber in the background.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my God.
As soon as I finish putting it on my walls and slap on some paint, I'm going to do all that. I only had half the room finished right now.
Yeah, what are you working on?
Just putting up new walls. But I still don't really want to finish it until we get the roof done.
Yeah, the roof usually comes before doing other shit. Jesus, dude, what are you living in? Like a broke down fucking...
Yes.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Damn. That's some off-road trucking right there.
Oh, no.
Oh, Jesus. Nice.
That was good.
Yeah.
That has to be slow motion. And then they just switched to regular.
Right. We should have known something that the car didn't dent up.
Yeah, like it wasn't all smashed and shit.
Right.
Dude, imagine like a real life car was as strong, like structurally as like one of those Matchbox cars.
Right.
You can like hit it with a fucking hammer and it just kind of barely dents, you know? Oh, I thought you left because of the racism. Sorry. Oh, look at that. That's pretty fucking smart.
I'm going to try that at work tomorrow with the helium tanks. Watch me fuck all that up.
That's a big ass fish. All right, what is it? Dr. Whoever from TAMU Physics demonstrates Newton's first law with a masterful egg drop. Newton's first law is every action has an equal and opposite reaction.
I thought you were about to smack a dildo off the table.
With my hand, and I will hit it hard without hesitation. If I do it right, then the plate will fly, the roll will fly, but the egg will not fly. It has inertia, so it will just fall into this glass with water. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
In Mother Russia, egg going you.
Now she's banned from America.
350-year-old carved Tibetan skull. Poor guy. Just wanted
Hopefully
to be
they did that after he was dead.
Yeah, hopefully. God, dude, that'd be painful as fuck if they did that while you were. If that was like, oh, in order to be beautiful, we need to peel your skull back and get rid of your scalp and expose your skull and then carve into it. Like, no, I'm good. New York man arrested for cutting wires to red light after cameras exposed government revenue generating scheme.
Good. Congratulations. Not all heroes wear capes, but we should definitely buy him one.
I found, okay, so Colorado's got like this automated like speeding system thing where like if you speed by the speed car that's just parked on the side of the road and just looks like a car, it'll take your picture and take a picture of your license plate and then write you a ticket and mail it to you, right? But if you never open the mail, then you never get the ticket, and you don't get a warrant. The points never go on your license. So you never have to go to court. So basically, the only money that it makes is from dumb people who just pay it. Because if you just do nothing, it goes away. It's weird.
It's not weird. It's called due process. They can't prove you actually did anything wrong. Electronic devices that are not backed up by like a law enforcement officer are not proof. So they make their money relying on that. If just, I mean, look at it this way. They clip a whole bunch of people. If just 25% of people fucking just pay it, that's just free money. They didn't have to do anything, So they just hope that, a percentage will pay it. And it's just free money for them because that's all they're there for. It's to make the state money. So.
Well, the other part is like, let's say you moved recently, right? And they send the letter to the old house. You don't get the letter. Now you drove by a car, got a ticket for it, then like didn't pay the ticket, so now you have a warrant out for your arrest, and you're just driving down the street with a warrant out, like no idea whatsoever that that's going on. Like that would be fucked up.
No.
Cat's working out.
I love it when a pussy works out.
God, ain't it?
You knew before it happened, didn't you? You're like, that's a guy.
Yeah.
He knows what a dude looks like from behind.
Yeah, he does.
Yep, because the ass looks too nice.
Oh, this is kind of cool. It's like the green screen shit. Oh, that was cool.
The greatest actress that ever lived.
I've seen that shit before. It's a lot of water pressure, dude. Is that gold mining? I think that's gold mining that they're doing. Because it's cheaper to just blast water and then you fucking suck up all the water and like run it through a processor or whatever, and get all the gold out of it, than it is to like go in there with a loader and fucking scoop it all up and put it through the machine. So in third world countries, they do it like this.
It looks fun.
Yeah. Oh, dude, you let go of that hose, you're going to have some problems. Because that thing starts flopping around. Like, the metal end flops around and hits you in the head, you're dead.
All right.
Hits you in the ankle, your ankle's broke. Hits you in the ribs, your ribs are broke. Like you put your hand in front of that stream, the fucking skin on your hand is gone. Damn. Agile rabbit. You guys have those big ass jackrabbits down there, don't you?
Oh yeah, I've made many a stew out of rabbits like that.
Dude, the rabbits in Colorado are like these tiny little fluffy things, you know?
Yeah, no, they're big motherfuckers with lots of meat on them down here. They're as big as a very large cat or a small dog.
Yeah, we went up to Montana, and they had the big, weird fucking Montana rabbits that looked like... It was like a small dog. Yeah, it was like the size of a fucking... Even like bigger than small. Like small, medium dog. Like they're giant, dude.
Ever since the homeless people moved into camps, I haven't really seen the rabbits anymore. I wonder why.
Well, let's see what this very calm, rational person has to say.
Guys, it's a real life NPC. Can you say anything else? What was that? What's that?
I'm a trans gay man.
What? You are the fascist. You are the fascist. You're shutting me down. You're the fascist. Fascist. The fascists are here. No, I'm not going anywhere. This is our event. I don't think. Okay. Back up. So you're going to tell us to leave? Well, because we are taking this space, so we need. This is our event. And I'm talking about. I get it, but so you're not going to tell me what I can or cannot do. On this property. I'm just letting you know that. Or else what? What do you do? I'm not going to do anything. Okay, then get out of the way. That's it. I don't want to have sex with you. You pervert. What are you?
You pervert. It probably tastes like Colombian ferret.
What are you shutting down? You're not shutting anything down.
That was great, dude. I don't want to have sex with you, pervert. Oroville, New Horizons. Shit's about to go down.
Orville is just getting boring at this point.
Yeah.
Is it?
Yes.
I watched the newer episode earlier today, the newest one, and I was just
yeah.
Fuck anymore.
I haven't watched any of the new seasons, so
it's
all about Topa.
Yeah, it's been like 3 episodes about Topa. And I'm just like, and what's funny about it is I know what they're trying to do with the whole trans thing, but what they fail to forget or what they fail to remember is that fucking like it's literally a character that was forced to transition and then now it realizes, oh no, I'm what I was born as.
Exactly.
So they're making the opposite point they think they're making.
That's what I'm thinking. But I'm like, what, Seth MacFarlane has to know this.
Yeah, I don't know if he, I mean, I don't fucking know, but you know.
What happened to Justin Bieber?
He had something happen to him, and basically, like, fucking half his face doesn't work or something.
Yeah.
It couldn't have happened to a nicer guy, really. Raised by a single mom. Why do they always do this? Like, I know you want to know what's going on, but let's go through his entire life story before you can ever get to the thing that you want to know about. And then the thing that you want to know about, you'll probably skip, or is not even in here. Oh, he broke it. He broke down in 2015.
That was a memorable moment.
Oh, here he is with Backlash with his Gomez girlfriend.
Oh, everybody knows where they were when that happened.
Yep.
The day that will live in infamy.
Oh, they're married now. Oh, look how pretty I am. Wow.
I'm just saying, he's pretty. I'd fuck him.
Oh, now, okay.
Well, not now. His face all fucked up. I bet from the back he still looks like a chick.
Ramsey Hunt syndrome is when shingles outbreaks affects the nerves. Yeah, my boss got that shit. It went away after a while. It's not a big deal.
He's got herpes.
Yeah, no, it's basically what it is.
He's got the herp.
Well, it's chicken pox that turns into shingles and then gets into your nerves. Fucks you up. Actually, that's a fucked up story. My brother came in to see me at work and didn't know it, but he had developed shingles and was like feeling weird, but like, whatever, let's go out anyway, you know? And then like, I wasn't at work. He like called me. He's like, hey, I'm coming to your work to like do some stuff with some friends. Can you give me some cards? And I was like, hold on. And I called my boss and I was like, hey, my brother's coming in. Can you give him some cards? He'll look for you at the front desk. Is that cool? And he's like, yeah, that's cool. And so my brother came in, gave him the cards, shook his hand, and went on with his life, right? And I guess after he shook his hand, my boss, like, scratched his ear and then got shingles in his ear that turned his whole fucking half of his face fucking, yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. Isn't that fucked up?
Jeez.
Chicken herpes. Flemish giant is a huge rabbit. Flemish giant. Let's look that up. I think it's like the size of a border collie. Look at that thing.
That looks delicious.
You eat them?
I don't know. I would.
Can you order these online? I want a poster. I want a living rabbit with delivery. Okay, here you go. Oh, that's a wall print. Damn it. Happy Tales Flemish Giants. Homepage Flemish Giants. A breeder from California. Okay, here we go. Each kit comes with... How much do they cost?
More than you make.
How much does it cost?
You have to call in.
You have to adopt them and then get kits. If you reserved a kit, please join our email list. Blah, 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 blah.
Just send them an email and be like, can I get it like pre-filleted? Or do I have to do it myself?
Adoption fee is based on 3 quality categories: standard, exceptional, and superior. Standard quality is $200, exceptional is $300, superior quality is a $500 rabbit.
No, just go buy a fucking cow at that point.
I'm gonna say you can get rabbits around here for $5.
It has parents that weigh over 18 pounds, so that you'll have an 18-pound or bigger rabbit.
And I already know parents that weigh over 18 pounds. It probably tastes way better.
How much does a baby cow cost?
I don't know. But I wonder how much a
Depends on the
Baby
breed.
shark, do 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 do. Baby shark, do 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 do. Baby shark, do 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 do. Baby shark.
I'm gonna get this stuck in everybody's head.
Mommy shark, do 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 do.
Okay, so you can buy a cow. You can buy a cow for $150 to $300, or you can buy a rabbit for $500. What the fuck? What does rabbit taste like?
So do they spade and neuter the rabbits?
Well, your kit comes with vaccination, $150 value. You get pedigree, whatever that means. You get dewormer schedule, care instructions, a starter kit with 5 pounds of pellets and 1 pound of baby bunny granola, a 7 to 10 day supply. Dude, 6 pounds of food is enough for 7 to 10 days. How much is this thing shit? A lifetime of support, our exceptional quality, even 17 plus pounds of maturity when following our diet. Superior quality when 20 pounds, blah, 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 blah. Dude, if people aren't eating these things, what the fuck?
I mean, because if you can breed your rabbit, then it'll make up the cost.
So you got to put 100. Yeah, well, if you're selling them for $500, hell yeah, you can. But then you got to feed these motherfuckers a pound of pellets a day. How much does that cost?
If you're feeding the people, it's free.
It makes the meat delicious.
Yep.
What does rabbit meat taste like? Like chicken?
Honestly, it tastes a lot like deer.
It was the one I had was greasy to me. I didn't really like it.
You had bad rabbit then.
It was all earthy and greasy. Yeah, I didn't
Tastes like
like it.
deer? Tastes like venison, really?
Yeah,
It's got like red meat.
yeah, and it's very lean, very lean.
I want some goddamn rabbit in my life, in my tummy.
What about some baby shark?
Do.
It's actually one of the mistakes people will make when, you know, the end of the world happens. They just think, oh, I'll just trap rabbits. I'll live off a rabbit. You'll actually poison yourself if you do that because they're so lean.
Well, I mean, I'm going to be eating enough people too that I'll get enough fat. So
Yeah,
There you go.
and mice.
It's not too
so-
bad.
Okay, you can get a whole butchered rabbit. 3 of them for $78. Maybe I should order
This is
this.
mind-boggling because if you've ever owned rabbits, you start with 2, and within like a month, it seems like you got 23 of those fuckers.
Yeah,
That's insane.
Those things breed like tribbles,
like mice.
like rats. What does rat taste like?
No. Well, I mean, whatever Taco Bell tastes like before they season it, but I mean, it's good after they season it, so I don't really care. But
I mean, if you're feeding your rats some whole grain, you know, some cheeses, some
What?
cheeses.
Foreigners who try rodent meat often say it tastes like chicken, but it's a dark meat, like gamier taste than chicken. I equate it to the taste of rabbit.
Yep, rabbit. I knew it.
All right. Fucking rat burger. Tastes
I mean,
like
shit. Hey, rabbit just a huge rat, if you ask me.
tastes like an urban rabbit. I caught all these urban rabbits.
A rabbit is just a big ass rodent.
Dude, I was at this Burger King in the ghetto, and we were like waiting in the drive-through line, and I look over, and there's like the garbage area, you know, and I see 5 rats jump up and get in there, and then one of them jump out and get out and scurry out and go underneath the building, and I'm like, okay, let's find somewhere else to eat.
I mean, if the rats are in the garbage, they're not in the restaurant. So
Close enough. Rats are gross, dude. I'm not a fan. Baby shark, fuck you, Matt. You got the tuck in my head.
Baby shark, do 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 do. Baby shark, do 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 do. Baby shark, do 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 do. Baby shark.
I like when
I've got
people like
a 3-year-old.
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Oh, I was saying I got a 3-year-old. I learned to block that thing out a long time ago. Actually, when he was like 1, to get him to stop crying, sometimes we just had to put Baby Shark on a 1-hour loop. You learn to block that shit out really quick.
Mommy shark, do 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 do. Mommy shark, do 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 do.
I like it when people are like, I'd assume it rat tastes like possum. Oh yeah, like I've had possum before, you know.
Yeah, yeah, of course it does. Uh-huh.
Me and my family, you know, annually get a couple of possums and, you know,
Just do
smoke
it
them
up.
out. Yeah, whatever you do with possum. Smoked possum. Sounds good.
You got to watch the bones in possum. They're really brittle.
What does possum taste like?
No, never had it.
Then how do you know the bones are brittle?
Because I'm going to say, try hitting one with your car.
if you hit anything with your car, the bones are gonna be brittle.
Yeah, but possum bones will
I feel like
actually
that's
come
probably a
through
true
tires.
statement.
Cool.
One time we were driving in the car, right? And there was a rabbit that got hit by a car that was still alive, but its like leg was stuck to the road. Like it was like gruesome, right? So we're driving along. We're like, yo, let's put this thing out of its misery. So my brother lined the tire up, right? And we drove 15 miles an hour. We were driving slow. And as the tire rolled over it, you could hear every bone in this fucking poor rabbit's body break. It was the terriblest sound I've ever fucking heard, dude. It was like oh.
Or you could have just took it to the nearest animal hospital, but fuck the rabbit.
No one does that with a wild rabbit.
They can't touch it. I like here in Pennsylvania, if you were to take a wild animal to a veterinarian, they can't touch it.
Just tell them it was your pet.
Yeah, this is
Yeah.
It
Oh,
got
here's a
loose.
$3,000 bill. Oh, thanks.
Well, nobody tells you to stay.
What does armadillo taste like, Matt?
I don't know. Never had it. It's the state animal. Like, we don't eat that shit.
You're
Tastes like leprosy.
Right, I want to say it tastes like leprosy.
Sacred here.
You really can't eat armadillo? Like,
No, you can't eat or kill armadillo in Texas. It's illegal. It's the state animal.
what if they like go to Oklahoma? Can you kill them then?
Yeah, why not? I don't know.
Dirt chicken.
Dirt cookies.
Possum tastes like armadillo. See, there you go. Armadillo is possum on the half shell. Possum on the half shell. Possum power. All right. Well, my head's starting to hurt, and I've got to clean up a little bit before the kids get here tomorrow. And we're doing a gay frog chat tomorrow night, so I think we're gonna wind it down here. Head on down the dusty old road. See you guys next time on the E Honda channel and all that stuff.
Venus!
That really is helping my head when you do that.
Man, I'm like 5 feet away from the microphone. Calm down.
It was frequency, not volume.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Take some Tylenol.
Like that? Did that?
It hurts right here when you do that.
Okay. Okay. I'm just checking.
I thought you were gonna do it again.
No, I wasn't going to do it again.
All right.
I got better things to do than fuck with you.
You say that, but Well, all right, ladies and gentlemen, ladies and germs. Why are they germs? I don't know. But we will see you all tomorrow night for the Gay Frog Chat. Got a couple plans for you, so look forward to that. And as always, have a good night. Peace out. Peace. Peace be unto you. Assalamu alaikum. Malaikum salam.